We're back again, and we lost producer Nicole.
Producer Coley is out for the evening.
Yeah, she's hanging out with your wife.
Yeah, that's probably funner.
Yeah, probably more fun than hanging out with us. She was so bored last time.
So she's like sitting there texting everyone she knows.
Yeah, the text we got, after the podcast rolled was, hey, quit talking over your wife, Paul. Sorry.
No.
Apologize.
I don't apologize. It's going to happen again.
Oh, well.
I love Coley, but she's quiet, and we're loud.
Yeah, we are, and obnoxious. For a guy that doesn't like the sound of his own voice, I sure like to hear myself talk, I suppose.
I sound so nasally on this thing. I was like, oh, am I plugging my nose the whole show? Because that's what it sounds like.
I like the fact that I can hear every one of my mumbles. Like I just cut off words here and there. I'm not sure why I do that.
I don't think other people notice because I don't.
No, that's good. Just me then.
Yep.
Overcritical as per usual.
As per usual.
It's kind of my thing.
It's totally your thing.
Overly critical, self-deprecating humor. That's my jam.
It's kind of mine too, so.
Yeah, well, good. We're made for each other.
Match made in heaven. If there was a heaven.
So is this like an extra podcast we're throwing out?
I think so.
All right, cool.
Just for some
fun. This is like our wives are hanging out, so we're going to do a podcast or a board session.
Yes, because we quite obviously can't talk to each other without a mic in front of our face.
I mean, if we're going to talk, we might as well record it.
I think so.
Yeah.
We're funny all the time.
True. I'm gonna ruin that real quick.
Rail quick.
I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin the mood.
Oh, are you telling that story?
I'm telling the story. I gotta tell it. It's so.
It's a good fucking story, but it's creepy weird.
It's a terrible story. Terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, but it's interesting.
It is interesting. You got to talk about it. I mean, I
was going to say you have to talk about it.
Because you've heard the story.
I have.
Yeah. So we got to talk about it.
Okay, and go.
All right. Everybody ready for a story? Story time with Paul.
Story time. Next week, our story time book comes out. It's going to be great.
Exactly. For not for kids.
No, it's got dicks all over it.
You just drew those all in high school, didn't you?
I did.
Just
I was preparing for life.
Well, it's before camera phones. I had to draw them.
Yeah, I couldn't send them to anybody without it.
Funny. So anyway, on a darker note, I was talking to my dad. I went over there for dinner tonight with my parents, and he's got a buddy, his Dave, and they've been friends for about 100 years at least, maybe longer. And he's got this place out in like Plainwell or something, I think. And just an old, beat-up farmhouse.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of nowhere. He's not got a lot of money.
And probably happy as a clam, though.
Oh, yeah. He raises chickens and stuff. And
yeah.
we got a lot of eggs from him and stuff. So he's been dating a lady for 18 years. And 12 of those 18 years, her son has been in prison.
Very upstanding.
Meth. It was meth of all
upstanding
things.
Citizen?
Yeah, exactly. Well,
on meth.
Exactly. So she apparently is a very sweet lady. It's just, it happens. Not every kid turns out good, whatever. Like, look at me. And,
whatever.
Yeah. So he gets out of prison a couple weeks ago. I think literally 2 or 3 weeks ago he gets out of prison.
Nice.
Yep. So he's going to live with them in this shack of theirs.
Well, yeah, I don't think you can leave without having an address.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, so he's going to live with them. And he gets there, and Dave and this guy, this grown man now is probably our age, late 30s.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Yeah.
If it's her son, same age group.
Right. So they didn't get along before he went to prison, and certainly not after, now that he's all roid ragey. So apparently all he did in prison was work out.
Which is interesting because they really don't allow that, so they have to find ways to work out.
Yeah, like
they don't give him they don't give him equipment anymore, from what I understand. So he was diehard.
Oh yeah.
He's like bench pressing cots and shit. Other prisoners.
Yeah, other prisoners are laying across his chest. No, this isn't homoerotic at all. It's cool.
No, it's fine. Yeah, my thumb's right up your ass. It's fine.
It's called checking the oil. It's not sexual.
We're just not smart.
No. So anyway, he's bragging about being the enforcer, which I assume to mean bully. I don't know. I guess I've never been to prison, so.
My last time in prison, it was different.
Yeah, how was prison for you? We made cupcakes and license plates. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was like home ec with bars on the windows.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got to see the sun, 2 hours a day, much like I do now with my current job. It's awesome. So anyway, they're not getting along. I guess this guy wanted to do laundry, and they don't have air conditioning, and they don't have a whole lot of fans even. They're broke. So Dave says, hey, can you not do it on a 93-degree day? Can you just wait so it doesn't heat up the house? And,
Makes sense.
Right. So this guy was going to go into town and do his laundry at a laundromat instead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the way to the laundromat, he gets pulled over and gets a ticket because he was pissed at Dave and he was speeding. And, of course, now he's really mad because he blames his ticket on Dave not wanting him to do laundry at his house.
I mean, that's meth logic.
That's meth logic.
I mean,
whatever.
It makes sense.
You know.
To a meth head.
Right. Oh, so this guy that just got out of prison 2 weeks ago already has a girlfriend. Not sure how that happened. Impressive. I'll give him that. Like,
Tinder.
Kudos. Oh, yeah, Tinder, you can get anything. See, I got married before the days of Tinder, so I don't know
As
what that's
did
like.
I.
Yeah.
So I do take my single friends' phones whenever I have a chance.
Nice. You just kind of swipe.
Oh,
right
I swipe
1,000
all the wrong
times.
way. I have to ask, like, is this wrong? Yes? Oh, that's what I'm doing then.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways.
Think this is hot? No. Right swipe.
And there it is.
I'm probably swiping the wrong way and don't even know. No, it's left. I don't know.
Wow, we're lost in this
Yeah,
shit. Go ahead
jeez.
with your story.
So, where was I? Oh, yeah, he's coming back, and he's got it with his girlfriend, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets back in a fit of rage, wanting to kill Dave. So he's coming up the driveway in a fit of rage. So Dave's girlfriend says, hey, why don't you, or no, he was going to just take off. She goes, no, just go in the bedroom, and I'll calm him down.
Yeah.
So Dave's like, all right. So he goes in the bedroom, and he's waiting. And he gets in the house, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs how he's going to kill him. And he's like,
nice.
Son of a bitch. He looks around, he goes, I'm trapped in a bedroom. So I'm not sure why, if there's no windows in this or whatever. But he felt trapped in the bedroom like he couldn't get out. Maybe it was just
He's an older gentleman. You don't see
Dude,
them, getting spry and jumping out the window.
Yeah, he's not a super old guy, but he's probably, I'm going to guess 60s.
Yeah, which is,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
he's
not
older.
super old, but
Right.
it's enough to not want to jump out a
Yeah.
window, I think.
Right. And, yeah. Nor fight a roid ragey 30-some-year-old. Even 40-some-year-old. You don't want to do that.
No.
So he remembers that he has a gun in the room that's normally not in the bedroom, but he brought it in there because he has it's a big, a shotgun 12 gauge, I think.
Okay.
So he grabs it and he loads it and he racks it and he stands in the far corner. So he goes, I'm standing there in the far corner just waiting and hoping he goes away.
Yeah.
So this guy starts kicking his door down repeatedly, just slam dancing this door. And
Well, it's what you... He was just knocking hard.
right, with his foot repeatedly.
Till the door caved in.
So he's trying to knock the door down and threatening his life. I'm going to kill you.
That's
I'm going to kill
amazing.
you. Yeah. So finally the door comes off the hinges. And he looks at Dave, and Dave's got the shotgun pointed at him.
Yeah.
And he goes, what are you going to do, Dave? Shoot me, and charges him.
Holy shit.
And this poor guy, he goes, dude, I waited until the last second. But it was either I was going to kill him quick or he was going to kill me slow. He was going to take the gun. It was loaded. He's been threatening to kill me.
Yeah.
He's already, at this point, had him up against the wall by his throat.
Yeah, so...
He's already done that. So yeah, he just
scary.
felt like he had no choice other than to pull that trigger, and he did. And
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it was on Fox News and everything too. So I mean, it was.
Oh,
it
was
kind
it?
of a
I was
big
going to
deal.
ask if it was on the news.
Yep, it was. I don't listen, watch, or read the news, so I didn't see any of that.
If it's not on YouTube, I don't know what happened.
Right, exactly. If it wasn't on YouTube and a jiu-jitsu video, then I missed it. So anyway, this poor guy, I mean, he just feels terrible because he shot his girlfriend of 18 years' son. And
Well,
he didn't want
But
to
he
do
had
that.
to.
He had to. He had. What was he going to do? So he shot him once, and then that was it. Right in the
Done.
center of the chest, done. So they call 911, and the cops get there, and he goes outside with his hands up, and he says, hey, just tell me what you want me to do. So they said, put your hands up, get on your knees, turn around, put your hands on your head. They cuff him, they put him in the car. And his girlfriend is pleading with the cops not to take Dave because she's got her own health issues, and she can't run the place without him because he's got to take care of her. And, well, there's nothing they can do, so they take him to jail. So he got to sit in jail for 2 days while the cops kind of figure things out and see what happened.
Yep.
And the guy that died, his mom and his girlfriend both said to the cops he was going to kill Dave.
That's crazy.
He was gonna
That's
kill
so
him.
crazy. Imagine
Yeah.
having to be put in that position as a
my God.
mother.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I couldn't believe it.
I mean, I don't care if your kid's been in prison. You still love that kid.
Yeah. Still your
And
kid.
you literally have to say he deserved it,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah,
Which
and
is just horrible.
to know that had to happen, like it couldn't have gone down
there's
any
no
other
way
way.
other way it was
Yeah.
going to end.
Yeah.
It's well, it could her husband dying.
Yeah.
Essentially her husband.
I couldn't believe he charged a man with his shotgun pointing at him.
Well, he had no
Yeah, they don't. So I assume he was on meth, but there's no reports back yet. Or anything. I mean, it just happened literally a week ago.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, last Friday I think this happened.
Ugh.
Nuts.
So bad.
I know.
Ugh.
I mean, I guess there's one for the gun guys. You know what I mean? You know, the gun nuts of the world.
Pro gun.
Pro gun. See, it saves people.
Shoot meth heads.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
I love how I can take serious subjects and just be a
just ruin it.
complete tool bag about it.
Yeah. Well, typically I'm not anti-gun, but I don't know, man. Like if he just would have known a little jiu-jitsu, perhaps
This
could have went
have
differently. Just
differently.
put him to sleep. But I mean, at the time you're in your 60s and he's in his 40s. I mean, that's
And
even
he
if
just came out of prison.
Yeah, I mean,
all jacked. I mean,
if you're a 60-year-old purple belt, even you're gonna have a rough time with a roid raging kid.
This strength alone and the strikes. I mean, he's gonna strike you.
Right.
Even a glancing blow is gonna hurt like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, you or me. I mean, I'm a low-level blue belt, and you just started 9 months ago, and
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. That's right. I forgot. And yeah, I don't want to fight that dude.
No,
it's just somebody that wants to kill you and is that mad. It's not gonna. You don't know what the hell is gonna happen.
Oh
so.
yeah, for sure.
But yeah,
Ugh.
I mean,
Ugh.
God, just terrible.
Ran out of words.
I got nothing. So I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it could have went down any other way, or do you think he had to do what he did?
I think it was a life or death decision. I don't think you can really question those.
I agree.
Because you question them. I mean, you could question anything. Someone's life was taken. So
what would you do? So let's say you know as much jiu-jitsu as you know, and you're in your health, and you're in the same situation as him. Would you try to handle it any other way, or would you do the same thing he did, based on your level of knowledge in jiu-jitsu and
that's a good freaking question.
Because I don't know what I'd do.
I don't know what I would do because I have guns.
Yeah, I mean I do too. So if it's somebody breaking into my house and I don't know them, I'm probably just gonna go for my gun.
Well, you have to because you don't know what they have.
Right, but if at the time we're pretty sure he doesn't have a gun, he could just kill me with his bare hands. Or I guess I would have to think through it. Will he? Could he?
And he probably could. I mean, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the meth head was on meth.
Right.
Have you seen that shit on videos?
I have not.
Look it up.
I will.
Fucking crazy, man.
I'm
Up for days, strung out, just crazy. Literally crazy.
Go down that rabbit hole tonight.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, we'll go on a YouTube meth hunt.
Nothing better to do on a Friday than a good meth hunt.
But yeah, I mean, in that situation where you don't like him, he doesn't like you, he's in a rage, you overheard him threatening to kill you at the top of his lungs to your girlfriend, and
that's your wife.
Yeah, your wife.
18 years, that's your wife.
Yeah, geez. I guess if at my level of, 2-stripe blue belt jiu-jitsu and kind of,
cage fighter.
Yeah. That's right. I am an undefeated cage fighter.
Cage fighter. 1-0, bitch.
That's funny.
It is funny.
How many undefeated cage fighters you know, bro? I mean, it wasn't the UFC, but it was the UCF. Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, well,
that's
maybe
like
not.
that's like saying, Pinto, almost a Porsche.
Yeah. It's like the Beetle. It's like a non-squashed Porsche.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Who's on the radio the other day talking about Porsches look like a squashed Beetle?
Was that on the radio?
No, that was the BBC show.
Yes, it was Wheeler Dealers or something like.
No,
it's the other one. No, this is good
with Jeremy Clarkson.
Yes, I forget what it's called.
Oh my God, Top Gear.
Yeah, I watched that one.
My wife would have been pissed if I didn't get that. We watch it together all the time.
Well, the Top Gear over here sucked.
Oh my God, we tried to watch the American Top Gear.
Fucking horrible.
They try way too hard. They're like us on TV. They should be better.
Yeah, you get paid way more than us. That's your job. This isn't even our job. I'm good at my job.
Yeah,
I don't have one.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down these. I'm gonna write down these jokes and say them like I had it right off the top of my head.
Well, you could tell they were all written for them.
Oh yeah, it was
which is fine.
Yeah, why you climb the hill? Because it's there. Like really, you just said that. Like, you just used a cliche.
Yeah.
Like, you made it up on the spot.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be funny.
How dare you?
Yeah, they went outlandish. Like, the Top Gear BBC version, I can't believe we're talking about that.
It goes from a man getting shot, Top Gear.
Top
One's
Gear.
better?
I don't care anymore. We're moving on.
No, man, people care about Top Gear more than jiu-jitsu, so.
They better not.
Yeah. I hope not, too, but you never know.
Not in my world.
Yeah,
in my world, it's everything.
Yeah, I guess. What were we talking about? What would we do?
Where are you going at this? Yeah, I think we moved past that, though, hadn't we? Yes.
I don't know. I don't remember anymore.
How the fuck how do we get onto Top Gear?
I'm caught up about Beatles and whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's terrible.
Our tangents are great.
They are great.
But anyways, hazing. We've talked about that off the radio before.
We did. Oh, I wanted to talk about blue belt testing. So we have a handful of people testing for their blue belt in our gym December.
Don't worry, they tie together, these two conversations.
They do.
They come together.
Oh, so, yeah, they will. Hazing, and jiu-jitsu, and, well, hazing in general.
In general, yeah.
So when I got my blue belt, they had the gauntlet as an option.
Tell them what the gauntlet is.
The gauntlet. I
mean, most guys in jiu-jitsu know,
so
but still.
So the real way to do the gauntlet is you take your gi off, you take your rash guard off, and you walk down the middle of a line of all your teammates while they beat the shit out of you with their belts. So they fold the belt like twice. And then as you walk by, they hit you as hard as they can on your back. And then you walk all the way down. You got to walk. And you have to have your hands over your head, much like you do right now, Kip. Just kind of letting you get lambasted. It's
lambasted.
Lambasted. So, and then you turn around and you do it again. So you walk.
Oh, you have to do that shit twice?
Oh yeah, it's not just one trip. You got to feel that and then turn around and go, I know how bad it hurts now.
Let's do it again.
Got to do it again.
Run
walk.
it.
Yeah. No, you can't run.
No, I was saying run it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got you. Some gyms apparently let you run. Maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you would barely get hit.
Yeah.
Like if you ran quick enough, it would just be glancing blows.
So.
That'd be pointless.
Yep. So I think it used to be like that's just what you do.
That was the standard to go to the.
If you get promoted, you're going to go through the gauntlet. So a lot of people didn't want to get promoted. They dreaded it.
Yes.
So now that we're more civilized as a community, we're like, all right, if you want to do it, then you can. If you don't have to. But there's still that level of don't be a bitch. You get it, you know what I mean? So you're like, all right, I could say no technically, and I'll still get my belt, but then I'm going to have this thing over my head where I didn't do it and you did it, and you know what I mean? So it was kind of like that's a little bit of the hazing thing. You know what I mean?
If you don't do it, you're not part of it.
Right. So I think that's wrong. So I like the idea of if you want to do it, knock yourself out, but by no means can you let anybody know that you're at all disappointed in them. I think that's fair.
Yes. I don't really, because your coach especially was perfect with that because he said, I wouldn't do it.
He goes, I don't recommend it. I don't want you to say yes because he gave you the choice. You can either do the belt gauntlet or the rolling gauntlet. Now, everybody, I think, does the rolling gauntlet. You get promoted, you roll with everybody, like one after another. You don't get a break. You just get however many minutes he wants to give you.
And just stay alive.
Yeah, exactly. And enjoy that. And my old coach said, that's harder. Like, that's going to be harder on you than just walking back and forth twice and getting, some bruises.
Yes.
So, but he always gave you the option, which I thought was really cool. So I'll
give you that.
So I picked both. I want to do both.
Because Paul's super smart.
And he looks at me and he's like, all right, man. And I was so bummed. So I give this lady my phone, and it was I think it was my last iPhone. I didn't have enough memory. So she hit record, and it gave her that alarm that you don't have enough.
Yeah, iCloud, you don't have any storage for this.
God. So I got none of it. I got one picture of my back bruised up.
It's not even a great picture.
No, it was 2 days later.
Yeah, you really can't see much.
Now the welts were gone. You can see a couple lines.
Lines.
Stuff,
that's what it looked like, was lines on your back.
Yeah, so I didn't even think about taking pictures. I was so bummed out that I didn't take the video. But anyway, so I went through that, and then they ground my back into the mat. So they just lambasted me with terribleness. It was just, that's what it was. It was awful. But I'd do it again. It was fun.
I always talk shit like, oh, it's the dumbest thing ever. I would probably do it, though. Like, if it was part of it.
I mean,
I don't know why.
It is a machismo, macho. It's stupid. Like I get the dumbness.
Ridiculous.
I loved it. I mean, I didn't. I hated it. I mean, at the time.
Yeah. Well, you're not stupid.
Well,
relatively speaking.
Relatively speaking, I'm not really stupid.
Don't you have a good answer for how he's not stupid?
No, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
So I think that just makes you stupid.
Exactly. Shit. Now, well, I wasn't stupid until right now.
And dumb.
I just passed that line into stupiddom.
Dang it! I've been avoiding that line for so long.
Well, I figured it was gonna hurt. I didn't figure on how bad it was gonna hurt.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that. Oh God, the belts are so.
Well,
especially folded over twice.
Interestingly, there's a way you can fold it to make it hurt worse. And my coach said, hey, if you fold it like this and swing it like that, it's going to hurt worse. So as long as you said you're going to do the gauntlet, I'm going to make it hurt.
It's going to be right.
I'm going to make it hurt as much as possible. So, yeah, there is a technique to making the gauntlet hurt as much as possible.
Ugh.
So we had a guy go through it a couple months before I got mine. He got his purple belt. And he went through the gauntlet. And he went all the way down. And he turned around, and the look on his face just made you feel so sorry for him.
Oh, really?
And so on the way back, the coach had no qualms about it. He beat him all the way back, like did all the way forward. But everybody else kind of like just smacked him.
Here's
a
love tap.
You just felt really bad. I gave him a pretty good thwack just because I figured, if I'm going to ask for a gauntlet, I want people to put me through the gauntlet. Like I know it's going to hurt. Well, I signed up for it. Take a swing. So, but I didn't do it as hard as I could. I still felt human. Like, all right. I'll give you a good thwack, but not too bad.
Thwack.
Yeah.
Good word.
But yeah, a lot of gyms now, they don't do it at all. They just took that right out.
Well, and our gym does have one kind of, like, not bad at all. It's, have you seen where they toss? You get a hip toss or whatever toss an upper belt wants to do. The fun thing about that is I almost never do it, like, for stripes and stuff, which is part you get it.
To be honest, I think that might be where I got my messed up labrum in my shoulder.
Nice.
Because I don't do takedowns. I'm that guy. I'm that blue belt. Yeah. I suck at takedowns, and I don't like them, and I don't care what you say about me. You judge me all you want.
No, there's more of those than you think.
Yeah. Oh, there is.
Even at our gym.
But people that are good at takedowns, like they don't like people like me.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Well, yeah, rightfully so. We're like totally missing a big gap in the game, but I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. We hadn't done the tosses in a while, like for anybody. We had some promotions too. Guess when they reinstated it?
When you got yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm not good at that break fall because I don't like being thrown. My shoulders. I've had ruined shoulders since I was 18 years old.
Excuses.
Well, I do have excuses, and I will tell them on the radio. It's my show, Kip.
Oh, yeah, you're the star. Sorry.
I talk more than you. Ergo, I'm the star.
I'm pretty sure that's just because you don't shut up.
That's because I keep on cutting everybody off. Again.
Oh, you're talking? I'm the star.
Sorry, Nicole, that I kept cutting you off. I apologize.
Yeah, welcome to my world. It's supposed to be co-host, and I've been relegated to... You
can sit there and agree with me by nodding your head and saying,
everybody's entertained by Paul.
Oh, God.
Fuck you, Paul.
I hate you.
But, yeah, so I just thought that was funny, and I guarantee there was no thought behind it, but I was walking off the mats at the old gym, and all I hear is, Kip. I'm like, thought we weren't doing that anymore. Because at the time, I was not going to break falls.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like,
dude, if you miss a break fall a little bit, man, it hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Morgan was the awesomest at that time. She like walks up to me, she's like, I'm going to do this one. I kind of love you.
Thank you. Did I do one to you or no? I don't know if I did.
I don't think you were there.
No,
the last one I didn't get tossed. It was my first stripe.
First one, right.
Yeah, my first stripe. Because I have two. Yes. Two.
Yes, you are 2-stripe white belt.
And,
lucky guy.
At any point, they could take it away from me.
Right, I wouldn't be mad
and it
at
would make sense. So, yay.
That's funny.
So, well, I can give you some of my experience with hazing. Other than that's not really hazing, because if you can take a break fall, it really doesn't hurt.
No.
Which I couldn't, so it hurt.
Well, just to be on this, do you agree with the gauntlet now? Do you think it should be a thing or no?
As a choice, yeah. I have no problem with it. I would do it. Yeah. I would probably do it if it was just for no other reason. Like, other people do it. I'm tough too.
Yeah, that's
way, way wrong.
Yeah, that's the one thing I didn't like about it, because if you have it as an option and then people don't take it, even if you don't
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You feel like you have to do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like that aspect of it, but I enjoyed the experience. Even though every time I told somebody my experience, they looked at me like I was the stupidest asshole in the world. I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, yeah, you work really hard for your blue belt. Like, but if you get a blue belt, or any belt really, but the first belt,
the blue belt's a big deal.
It's a big deal. You should be really proud of yourself, and it should be like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's enough rites of passages in this world. That's why we got a bunch of little shitheads that grow up and they don't really know if they're a man or not, so they just don't act like it.
Rites of passages.
Well,
it just sounded funny. I'm like, what?
How else did you say it? Rites of passage?
You can't. It's just
passage of rights.
Passages of rights. This is.
Well, back in like if
Oh no, you would have to go out on a hunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You
kill something and bring it back and be worthwhile, and you're a man.
It's like the movie 300, but not quite so.
Well, that's
evil.
Yeah. Didn't they kick him down a hole?
Yeah, exactly.
Rite of passage and you're dead.
Well, yeah, they used to have tribes where they do that. I mean, they take the little boy out, and the whole village was in on this. And, they scared the crap out of these little boys, and they went out, and then, you're fighting monsters, air quotes. You come back, and then you're changed. You had this thing that you did, and now you're a man.
A rite of passage.
Now it's like, you're 42 years old, and you're playing Call of Duty for 37 hours a day, and... Yes, I know there's not 37 hours in a day.
It's a really long fucking day.
He's just looking at me like, you get the idea. I made up a number, okay?
When you overestimate something, I mean,
I told you
hours in a day.
I told you a million times not to exaggerate.
Don't finish. Oh, you finished it. Damn it.
A week? It's still too much, right?
Yes.
Okay, guy. 37 hours in a week. Yeah. We'll edit that.
No, we won't. I want to edit out that you said, what, I told you a million times. Just raise your hand and say I'm old and a dad.
Well.
Do it.
No.
Damn it. I said it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess I was kind of a dick when I was a kid. And
Still are. Go ahead.
I'm crying now. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I was on soccer teams, and I was on tennis teams that both had hazing type ritual. I didn't think they were hazing. They were just what happened to you when you lost a game.
Beatings with belts.
Yeah.
Same thing, but different sport.
Yeah. So it was balls.
Oh, that's right. You kicked balls. You kicked balls at each other.
No, it wasn't really at each other. It was at one person that lost.
Oh, wait. How can you be one person that lost on a soccer team?
It was a game, so it would be in practice. So you would have drills and mini games that were like, there's all kinds of them. Like inside the 18, which is the box outside the goal, you could play what we call Wembley, was just 2-on-2. It goes down to the last team wins, blah, blah, blah. They get to do whatever.
Are you speaking in Spanish right now?
No, you just don't know sports.
Because you're saying words, and I don't understand any of
sports. All you hear is sports.
Dude, I don't even know what a scrimmage is. I mean,
yes, you do.
I do not.
What's a scrimmage?
No, I have no idea.
Seriously?
Nope. I know it's a word.
I know it's a word.
Football, maybe.
It's actually.
Wait, hold on. Let me guess. Best guess. The same team plays against each other.
Doesn't have to
practice.
Yes. But it doesn't have to be the same team.
No?
No, you can have scrimmages like preseason football before preseason.
Is it only for football or is it for
No, it's for any field sport like soccer.
Look, I learned something.
Football. It's a scrimmage.
Smarter.
Scrimmage just means practice game, essentially.
Ah, gotcha.
So
that wasn't far off for a guess.
You shouldn't be off. It's not complicated.
Dude,
How are you that detached from sports?
Oh, I'm more detached than anybody would ever think.
It's unreal.
Yeah. No, it's hilariously unreal.
It really is.
I'm pretty sure I've never watched an entire football game. I know I've never watched an entire soccer game. The only reason I've watched baseball is because my wife is a die-hard Tigers fan.
Hell yes, she is.
Yeah, and she makes me. It's funny because she buys me like all Tigers clothes, or almost all Tigers clothes. So I'm out in public. People, hey, go Tigers! How do you feel about whatever Tiger they want to talk about? I'm like, I don't know.
You know what you need to start doing? Because it's all the D. She loves the Old English D.
Yeah.
That's what she likes.
Stands for dad.
Yeah, no, just go. Go Tigers! Like, actually, I'm just a big fan of the letter D.
just like me, a big D on my chest. Wait, what? You heard me.
Yeah, you heard me. That's what I meant.
No. Oh, that's terrible. I'm going to do it. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm glad you caught on to my trickery. Trying to get you to admit to your love of the D.
Oh, fine.
Get it?
No.
Get it?
No.
Okay.
Wait for it.
Did try.
Oh, I got it.
There it is.
You're sick.
So, anyways, we would play games, and whoever the last person out of any particular game would get in the middle of the goal. This is for soccer. Get in the middle of the goal. You would take from the 18, so you're 18 yards away from that person. That was weird.
Go on.
And is that water?
So we're still in my unfinished basement, and I think one of my girls upstairs had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and just flush the toilet. And all we hear is this water gushing, which you won't be able to hear, but it's really distracting.
Glad that happened on this episode, but whatever.
No, we'll for sure edit that out as well, or not.
Yes, no, we're raw.
Yeah,
whatever.
Go ahead.
So you'd stand at 18, so you're 18 yards away. Seems like a long ways. It's not. And I've also played it from the PK, which is, I don't know, 15 feet away, something like that. And you would just rifle a ball at him. So you would stand there. I had one coach, he was a German guy, and Coach Stulu. And he would play it. You had to stand there and cover your junk and take it. So real dicks would hit you in the face.
real junks.
And people like me, who I could kick a ball through a fence, would go for the gut. Dude, it made the weirdest fucking noise.
Do you find it ironic that we're like an anti-bully podcast? You know,
I fucking hate bullying.
As opposed to the pro-bully podcasts out there.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
And you were a bully.
Yeah.
Not a bully.
It's not a bully when there's other people doing it.
I'm just kidding. That's just team hazing thing. That's what you do.
Yeah,
like,
it's the mob. It's really the mob mentality. It's like, and your coach is telling you, like,
exactly.
it's good.
That's the thing.
Because you really if you play it the right way, where it's asses up, where your butt's turned. It doesn't. It's most of the time it hits you in the leg. Those are the ones that sting because your skin's exposed. Right. But it's not bad.
Or in the back of the head, concuss some poor kid.
No, you lift. Come on,
forever
man.
Changed.
If you turn your back and you put your chin to your chest, you're not going to get your head hit.
Why did my SAT scores go down after I joined soccer? I don't understand.
It's so weird. My IQ dropped even lower.
It's fascinating.
Whatever. I play soccer. But anyways, so that was that. And I never thought about it till even just recently. Yeah, I have the UFC thing pulled up for the next card because I want to talk about it.
No, cool.
Yes.
Continue.
Prepared. Way to get distracted.
Sorry, I look up at the screen looking for a time, and I see the UFC is up. I'm like, we're going to watch some...
what, do you want to stop talking?
Some Demetrius Johnson.
No,
I'm just going to see how much time we had left.
Yeah, don't.
My bad.
I'm talking.
Be more entertaining. You're talking about soccer, dude. I don't care.
It's just because you don't know anything about
sports.
No,
you're saying from the PK. I don't know what that means.
Most people do. You don't.
Write into the show and tell me how much you don't know what the PK means.
Nobody writes into our show.
They should.
They should. They're listening.
Yeah.
They're there. They don't feel like sharing.
Come on, people.
Come on.
All right.
Anyway.
Continue with your stupid story.
Asshole. So I'm trying to get to the point where I was an asshole because I did the exact same type sport, game, with the same outcome of hitting balls at someone in tennis.
Oh, that's even worse, I think.
Yes, and I was the biggest asshole. That's what's disturbing.
But not shocking.
No. So they would be on the baseline. The other side of the court, Paul.
Where's the baseline on the other side of the court?
Have you seen a tennis court?
I played tennis as far as I
You hit a ball on top of a court that happened to be tennis.
Yes. That's exactly. I know zero love, 15 love.
Zero love. Love is zero.
Yes.
So getting there.
Is it love? Why do they call it love?
You don't call it love.
0-0 or 15 love.
No, it's no score whatsoever. Why would you tell a score of nothing?
Don't you have every time you hit the ball, got to say what it is, even if it's 0-0?
No.
Really?
On the first one, why would you tell him, hey, I got nothing?
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, you could say love, but I've never done it.
Oh.
Ever.
Moving on.
Yeah, this was, God, we get into lame shit. Anyways.
Let's talk about soccer and tennis on my jiu-jitsu podcast.
Hey, it's connecting. Sometime.
I'll wait for it.
Yeah, it's never getting there. Lost the roadmap. So, almost made Paul spit water. So, but I was the guy that you're supposed to serve it. So you're going from one end of the court to the other over the net and get it in a closer box. So it doesn't really.
It's funny because you're explaining this to them like it's me and everybody else knows.
Everyone's a simpleton like Paul when it comes to sports. So if you don't like the explanation, it's Paul's fault, not mine.
Explain it to regular people, not to me.
Okay. So you're hitting a serve, hits the ground, loses some momentum, hits him. Hurts pretty good. There was no rule saying it had to hit the ground. I just hit it as hard as I could as a serve. Laser right at them. I left welts.
I didn't have that kind of aim.
Neither did I, so I didn't hit all the time. But when I did, everybody hated me.
I played air quotes tennis with a guy at work. He was old guy, engineer. And he loved tennis. He was a tennis player back in high school and stuff. And I figured because,
this is not about hazing anymore.
Youth and exuberance, no. Youth and exuberance would beat, old man. I was wrong. Like every time I get anywhere, he just hit it at me and bounce it off me, and that's how he beat me. He'd hit me with the ball repeatedly until he won.
Yeah, that's what I used to do to people too.
Oh, God, it was frustrating. And it hurts. You're not wrong. Dude, it hurts. Dude, he wasn't even rifling.
No, it stings,
I was just a sissy about it.
Yeah, it freaking hurts.
All right, go ahead, hazing.
No, that's pretty much the end of it. It's more just funny to me now looking back. I guess not funny is not the right word. Asshole is the right word.
Well, to a point, I'm not 100% against hazing because I think it builds camaraderie. When it gets like rapey, like what you hear about in the news a lot of times, dude, like what the hell are you doing? Like what? Come on.
Oh yeah, like locking people in rooms and doing weird shit.
Like a little hazing, a little ball busting, cool, but geez, don't be a dick, man. Like I don't get it. I don't get.
And then that's where that mob mentality and hazing comes in. I think a lot. Yep. It's just like, oh well, the leaders are doing it.
Right.
I got to do it to this guy.
Well, a lot of people feel like the next year, like they got it bad, so I'm gonna make it worse on the following people. Like, I hated this, so when it's my turn to do it, when I'm the senior, they're really gonna get it.
Yeah, so it's all like pent up aggression.
Yeah, if you're gonna be like that, then no hazing, like zero tolerance. I get it, but I mean, then you kind of take away a little bit of the
camaraderie of the team. I get it.
So, I get it. I don't know. I have mixed feelings on that. But right into the show, the dads at grapplingdads.com. Tell us what you think about hazing or the blue belt gauntlet.
Yeah, maybe we just need to ask specific things to be written about.
Did you go through the gauntlet? Did you like it? Do you hate it?
Did you enjoy it little too much?
Right. Do you want to do it again for every stripe?
Did you just keep walking back
and forth? I got a stripe. Beat me. Like, ooh, that guy's got issues.
I showed up on a Tuesday. Beat me.
Right. I made it to class on time. Gauntlet time. People are sick of beating your ass.
Dude.
Like, oh, my arm's getting sore.
You moaned last time I hit you. I don't want to do it again.
Clearly he's enjoying this. This is not 50 Shades of Jiu-Jitsu.
That's horrible. Oh, my God. Do you want to talk about this real quick? UFC 216 coming up in next Saturday?
No.
Yeah, next Saturday. Why not?
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I'll just talk about it.
You just talk over me.
I was talking anyways. So the reason why it was in front of my face is these two right here, which is it's the Ferguson El Kukui.
Oh yeah, he's fun to
Donald
watch.
Lee, and then Donald Lee, I think is Donald, right? He's from Motown. He's from Detroit, and he's really crazy to watch. He's amazing. But El Kukui, I'm an El Kukui fan. I love that dude.
You just like his nickname because it's awesome.
It is quite awesome. It's like the best nickname in the sport.
I'm trying to think of a better one right now. I can't.
No. Axe Murderer was stupid because the person that had it.
Well, that was actually a good name. Like the axe murderer. Like, congratulations.
But like I said, the person that had it was a freaking moron. I hated that dude.
Yeah. But Captain America, dude, like that was cool.
Yeah. I don't really like Captain America. So
what about the Natural?
No.
No, you don't like it?
No. How about Pitbull? There's about 78 of those, and they're all from Brazil.
No, a lot of cyborgs out there too.
Cyborg.
Yeah.
There's one cyborg. Chris Cyborg is a flipping beast.
When I did my cage fight,
so much steroids.
They had to you had to tell them what your name was.
Yeah.
So I said Paul Perotti, and she goes, "Do you have I don't know if they call it a stage name or what?" I'm like,
a nickname.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't have one. She's like, well, want to make one up? You can say whatever you want. I'm like, how about Paul? Don't hit me, I'm pretty Perotti. She goes, Paul Perotti is fine. Right.
That was a horrible name. Stupid.
Her eyes rolled all the way to the back of her head. I'm like, all right, you win.
Kevin Lee, that's his name.
Kevin Lee. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Took me a second.
I'm going to say what you said didn't sound right.
No, it didn't. Donald Lee is an actor. I'm just making shit up. Anyway, but he is pretty amazing to watch. He's not as fun to watch as El Cucuy, but because he's not as crazy as he is. But this is why it was in my face. So El Cucuy and Verdum are doing a press thing this week,
right,
for it, and they're sitting like a restaurant. Outdoor restaurant is what it looks like.
Really?
Yeah, just look like they're just hanging.
Huh.
Tony Ferguson
low budget.
Yeah, just low key is a better word for it. Low budget.
Our studio is better than what you had. That's saying something.
Yeah, well, it was more just like, around the fights and leading up, I'm sure.
I get it.
So, Verdum's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
And lightweight is El Cucuy. And they're sitting there, and it clicks in to Verdum just ripping into him in Brazilian or Portuguese, I'm guessing. Just ripping into him. Brazilian. Yeah, right after I said, I'm like, why did I just say Brazilian?
He's speaking Mexican. What the hell did you just say?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Spanish.
I speak American.
So he was speaking Portuguese.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Definitely it. So,
that's what people are going to write in about. What the hell is wrong with you?
And the funny thing is, like, in my head, I'm like, and he's speaking Portuguese, and I go, he's in Brazil. What the fuck did I say? So he's just tearing into him, and Tony just kept his cool, and he went because whoever's the person that's bitching the most is going to lose. It's the person that has the best quip back is the one that wins. So the one that stuck out to me from Ferguson, because they almost came to blows. Like they were bitching at each other, and well, no, Verdum was bitching. Tony just goes, "How's it feel fighting on my undercard?"
Oh,
I was like, "That's a good one."
Oh, well played, sir.
He's been a champion the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think he got a championship because of where they fought, but
right.
Whatever.
God, that's funny.
He fought two. He had the title for 2 fights, both of them in Mexico City.
Oh, good.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Well, both guys ran out of gas. Cain Velasquez ran out of gas, and then
is weird because usually that guy doesn't run out.
Yeah, because
gas.
The air's thin there.
Oh, yeah, true.
And that's what it is. And he lived there before. That's what we were doing. I'm like, what the? Come on, dude. They were like making him. I think they literally made him a title. Not that he's not talented.
No, he's good, dude.
He's
legit good.
He's legit. He's the best grappler at that size. He's amazing. He doesn't really show it a ton because he found hands. But yeah, anyways, that's like, that bothered me. I'm like, they'd set him up to get a freaking title.
Well, I mean,
sure.
Still got a title.
No, Mexico City got a title.
You're ranked like number 7, got a title.
So, yeah. But
nice.
Anyways, they were getting at it. So I just thought we could talk about the fights because I think there's some pretty cool ones that are coming up. It's coming up. Coming up on. We should watch that one.
We should.
It's on October. Yeah, it's a week from Saturday.
We should figure out. Oh, dude! As soon as I get my basement finished, we have a TV. Fight Companions.
Well, I think we should do it before. We can hook up that TV.
Oh, we could.
The bigger TV. We have a bigger TV. What? It works.
Sort of.
It works.
I don't have enough plugs right now.
Yes, you do. We have a new strip. We're good.
Off one outlet. It's going to fry it.
I'm willing to risk it.
Oh, thanks. And my house, if it burns down, it burns down.
Yeah, I can still go home.
With me, because I'll have no place to live.
Bring the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just want to talk about the ones I want to, and which is only 3 fights. So you have you seen Derek Lewis fight?
Nope.
Oh my God.
Oh, whoa. What's his nickname?
Oh, he's the Beast, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, did you follow him on Instagram?
No.
For sure, follow him on Instagram. Oh, yeah.
Everyone should follow us on Instagram.
They should.
Because we're way funny.
Well, he's actually way funnier, to be fair.
He probably is, dude. He has great interviews.
Oh, my God, he's hilarious.
He looks like a Neanderthal. Like, he looks like he's dumber than rocks. He really does. And he's not. And he looks like he's just slower in sin.
Yeah, but he's not.
He literally fits that name, the Beast. And he's fighting Fabricio Verdum.
What you got?
God, I hope Derek.
Ooh.
Just because he's young, he's up and coming. I don't want him to get sloshed out, and I don't think Verdum's going to be fighting too terribly much longer.
How old is Verdum?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
It doesn't say right on that sheet.
He probably has a breakdown there.
Gotta have a breakdown.
Let's see. Nope.
Huh.
Let's click on him. Everybody like this? We're clicking on stuff. He's number 2 ranked, which I think is overranked. Just saying. Oh, yeah, he's 40.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he's 40. I mean, that's just in this sport. That's pushing it.
Yeah, I'm 38, and I'm already over the hill, so I have to imagine that 40 is not going to be any better.
Thanks a lot, bud. I'm 39, dick.
Well, yeah.
Stop pointing out things that could hurt my feeling.
Suck it.
I wish I would have never taught you that.
Well, you didn't teach me. You just brought it to the forefront.
Oh, no, I taught you. It's a lifestyle.
No.
So bad.
I'll take it.
I would. So, just Verdum just does nothing for me. And not a fan.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just not a fan.
What other fight are you looking forward to?
I think the one that's a makeup from the 215 is Johnson and Borg, because Borg got sick.
Oh.
Boy,
who do you have on this one? Yeah,
the best pound-for-pound fighter in the
world. In the history of life, yeah.
Ray Borg. No, I don't. Demetrius is unreal. I've never seen somebody fight like him.
Dude, he's like a freak of nature.
He is. It's
or a force
unreal.
of nature, both.
They literally can't find anyone to beat him.
It's funny, they did a whole Tough show, the Ultimate Fighter show.
To find someone.
Just to find somebody to fight him. He did good.
I was going to say,
dude,
he did
it was like,
good.
I was.
He deserved to be there.
Yep, that was nice.
Did you see that a lot of people didn't think so?
Really?
Yeah. I was like,
interesting.
What are you talking about? You gave him more of a run than
most people. Anybody.
It was unreal.
Anybody, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Well, most guys, yeah.
Maybe they thought he got a lucky punch or something. Is that what they thought?
I don't know.
Because if you're good enough, you can clip somebody.
Well, he has such an interesting style. He's a great grappler. He was interesting to watch. So who knows? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Johnson beat him anyways. He's unreal.
Yeah.
And he's for real.
If he wins this fight, he will win more titles, or
he'll pass Silva, for the most.
They're tied right now, right?
Yes, they're tied right now, and it's a big fight.
Yeah.
So, and he's just such a stand-up dude. Like, they canceled his fight, and most fighters will leave. You know, they're like, well, if my fight's not going, I'm not doing pressers. I'm not shaking hands and kissing babies. He did. He was still at the fights.
Yeah, I heard he's like one of the nicest guys ever, too.
One of the more intelligent guys that fight, too.
Nice.
Which you can tell. He just picks people apart. And, man.
Yeah, if you're that good, you have to be brilliant. You just have to be. You know, some people just
I don't know, because look at John Jones. That dude's a freaking moron.
Okay, I stand corrected. I reneged my last comment.
Because he's incredible. He is freaking incredible. But he literally
you know what?
Dumber than rocks.
The thing is he's not dumb. Like, he's very articulate and he's a smart guy.
Yes.
So, it's like
common
book smart.
Sense.
Exactly.
He has horrible common sense.
Yeah, it's like the guy that's really, really book smart. Like, you could be good at anything, but I'm just going to make the dumbest decisions ever.
His career's over.
Yeah. Like, I know a couple of people like that, growing up. They could have done anything they wanted. They're brilliant. They could, ace every test, never crack a book. But if you give them a decision, they will pick the wrong one every single time.
Hands down stupid.
Right. So I only pick the wrong one half the time.
So who's the smart one,
exactly.
huh?
Yeah,
it's still them.
Yeah, all these, but I have my own house, so they're not living with Mom at 40.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. So,
not that I wouldn't. I love you, Mom. You're a sweet lady.
I want to make fun of you so bad
Don't
right
do
now.
it.
I really do. Oh, man. But I also don't want your mom to dislike me
Well,
because she's such a sweet person.
I think she already does. It's cool.
I'm pretty sure she does.
Hey, do you follow the Old Man Jiu-Jitsu on Facebook and Instagram?
No.
You should.
Yeah, you've told me that before.
Yeah. He posed a question on, I think, Facebook. I should have answered it, but there's already like 61 replies earlier today. I'm like, eh. And his question was, have you ever had to use jiu-jitsu at work? and he gave an example about how he was going to show somebody the cross-collar choke. So he was kind of setting it up on the guy, and he looks over, and his boss sees him and kind of mouths and shakes his head. No. He's like, all right, well, we won't do that. So
it gets tight quick,
somewhat.
especially if you have no clue how to, when it's coming.
Yeah. So I thought, well, I had an interesting experience at work doing the exact same thing. So allegedly, and it might have been this job, but probably not if it happened at all.
I don't think it ever happened.
No, it never happened. I'm making this up
Yep.
as I go. So my buddy walks up to me, and he's in maintenance, and he's got a thick, heavy shirt on. But he's funny because he unbuttons like the top 3 buttons so you can get it, it's like a gi. You can just slide your hand right up in there so easy. Like he's taunting me with it. And it's like really heavy cloth for the maintenance guys. So I reach up in there and I grab the collar and I let it go immediately because, well, I'm not going to choke him out at work.
Or you think
oh, yeah.
you're not going
well,
to.
He looks at me and goes, dude, I'm having a terrible day. Go ahead and just do that. So I laughed at him. I said, yeah, okay, I'm having a bad day too. He goes, no, man, just go ahead and just knock me out. It's just a terrible day. So he opens up his collar and he goes, go ahead. All right, so I get the cross-collar choke on him and I bring him down and I put it on. I put this because I'm thinking, well, he asked for it literally twice. And I let go after 1 second because I know it hurts, especially like you said, if you don't know what that is. Yeah. So I brought it down and it wasn't even a 1 count. I'm pretty sure I didn't have a second. So I let it go and he stands up and his eyes roll up in the back of his head and he starts falling forward. I thought he was kidding. So I got out of the way. I shouldn't have done that because allegedly
never happened.
He falls to the side of me, and right beside me is a chip gone. Now, I'm not sure if you know what
the hell's a chip gone.
So it's where all the chips go from a machine. So if, we got these big lathes, and all the chips go in this big huge gone. It's a wastebasket for chips, but they're made out of like 1/4-inch steel, and they're all welded up, and you could roll them around.
Yeah.
And his face is the first thing to connect with this chip gun on the corner of it. So right on his jaw. And if I hit this chip gun with a hammer, it wouldn't have made the same noise that his head did when it bounced off. And I went, oh. And I just realized he wasn't kidding when he was, passing out. Like I just thought he was being funny, be like, oh, yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
No, he was out. And he hit this, and it spun him around, and he somehow landed Indian style on the ground, slumped over. Gone.
Oh
this guy is out cold. And I have an apprentice working for me at the time, and he's standing right there. All this is happening. And we look at each other, and he goes, that's the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. And I went, oh, my God. I didn't know what to do. So
did I kill him?
Well, I was in absolute utter shock. So I go to bend down to put him back, put his legs up because he's out. I'm like, the only thing I know what to do is put his legs in the air.
Shake
so I'm going to try to help. So I'm bending over to get him, and he comes to by having a seizure. So his you know what a DJ does, like when they're like doing the tracks on the mic board or scratching. His arms started doing that violently as he came to. So his arms are going across his body, and he comes to, but he can't stop what his arms are doing. He's speaking in time to his arms shaking, going, what the fuck is going on? and he finally looks up, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? And he's like, what in the world just happened? And I'm like, dude, we were just sitting here having a nice conversation. And you passed out. I tried to catch you, but you were too heavy. And I'm a little man.
Nothing.
On that note, do you need me to bring you to the hospital? Because I'm feeling kind of guilty and kind of happy that you're not dead.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I asked him 100 times, dude, do you need me to bring you to the hospital? Do you need it? I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I felt like the biggest asshole in the... I would never do that on purpose. Never. It was a huge accident, allegedly, if this ever happened. I don't
Good
think
cover.
I don't think it happened. It was just a story I'm making up. You can't prove it.
Yeah, but last thing I'm going to do here is, well, two things with the UFC.
We're going to go back to that?
Yeah,
we're
just
done
because...
with my story. Your story sucks. I want to talk about the UFC.
Well, it's not fair. That's a good story. I've literally heard it 4 or 5 times. So, I'm good with it. But, no, Ferguson or Lee?
Ferguson.
Yes. I agree because I'm a fan, but I have...
No, I just seen a fight, dude.
I think Lee's
incredible.
Dangerous, though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm a Lee fan, but Ferguson, dude, he can take a punch, and he does some outlandish, wild, fun stuff. So
yeah, it's so much fun to watch.
I
Rolling into he'll roll into people in MMA.
Typically, the unorthodox people do really well because you can't train for them.
Yeah, like Max Holloway.
Yeah.
Max Holloway is not a traditional striker, but is he a beast.
You learn how to fight, and they show you how to throw a proper jab, a proper cross, proper everything. They show you the proper technique.
And how to properly defend that also.
You get people that don't do shit proper, but they pull it off because they're just that beastly and athletic.
Yep.
What are you going to do? You're gonna get murked because you're not gonna see it coming, and the ones that hurt you are the ones you don't see coming. So, yeah, typically I'll go for the really good outlandish guy.
Yeah, and this guy here, look at the name. He's gonna win every fight, ever. Right,
Mark Godbeer.
Yes,
his name is
Godbeer. Yes, he's gonna win all the time.
Yes. I'm a fan already.
He's got a stupid haircut, but whatever. The cross on his stomach is
Fedor Emelianenko. You watched him fight clearly.
Hell yes.
He was the same way. Like he threw punches. You don't teach people to throw that way.
He threw from the ground, dude, from his heel.
Yeah, you don't teach people to throw punches that way. So when he would do it, he would connect. Dude, you're Dunsville.
Oh yeah, for sure. So,
jeez.
Oh, that's so funny. So funny.
All right, what else you want to talk about, Kipper?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What do we got?
I told my funny story.
You have many funny stories.
I have many funny stories.
Not that I want to hear them.
I was going to talk about the diet stuff, but yeah, I'll leave that for another day.
The paleo crap.
Not like as a how-to, as a how I failed at it, so it makes it better. Yeah. Like the budget thing, no, I got that in lockdown. You want a good budget? You listen to me. Yeah, email me at dads@grapplingdads.com.
Yeah, because that was such a rising success.
I will email you my budget. How about that?
You might want to sweeten the pot.
I'll stop talking about it if you
I'll bribe you with silence. Oh, that's so funny. You try it again. I'm taking a nap.
Yeah, I guess. What else? The workout thing.
That was killer.
That was awesome. So it's not like that because it's
your morning routine.
My morning routine. Hey, some people said that was helpful.
Who said that was helpful?
Jordan, I think, the nicest man in the world.
I was gonna say, then it's a lie. It's from Jordan. It's the nicest. He's the nicest dude on the planet.
Then he wouldn't lie.
Yes, he would.
To be nice.
Because the greater good is a lie that makes you happy.
Damn it, Jordan, why would you lie to me?
He's the best. He takes a great joke. Yeah. For such a nice guy.
Our number one fan, Terry.
Terry.
I don't think she liked either of them either.
No, since she bitched at me via text both times.
God, yeah.
Why do you let him do that?
Hey, hey, she didn't say something about me reading the paragraph, though, that you fell asleep during.
Well, I wanted a nap.
Nah, you suck.
It was like a bedtime story. I figured that's what you were doing when you started reading shit.
It was good stuff. It was good fodder to talk about. That's what that was.
You and your frickin' old-timey words.
Fodder?
Fodder.
What? What's wrong with fodder?
Your whistle.
What am I supposed to say?
Not old man.
Good stuff to talk about? Fodder sounds better. I don't care what you say. I'm using my old man words.
Old man words.
But to be fair, I'm an old man, so.
But we're not.
Middle-aged-ish.
Ish. We're getting there. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not making it much past 50.
Yeah. Yeah, my knees feel like they're about 102.
Your face looks like it's 102.
As does my vocabulary, suck it.
I just couldn't believe you broke out your whistle.
People knew what I was talking about. You did. Because you're old.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm old, so it works.
Fun.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think we're pretty good.
All right,
just for an extra little...
Yeah, extra one. Extra bonus
and if you
podcast episode.
If you didn't like it, suck it.
Which one of the three listeners are you talking to, Kip?
Everyone but Terry. No, but we do have a lot of listeners out there, and once again, I want to thank them for listening to us.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a shot. We
Find us on Instagram.
Oh, for sure.
We send funny things out.
Yeah, Facebook can kiss my ass, but Instagram.
I don't Facebook for old people.
It is.
We're old people.
Oh, and my mom just got signed up for Instagram just to follow us.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I was happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. Don't listen to the show, but
yeah, exactly.
Just her.
Yeah, don't be disappointed. Our pictures are funnier than our show.
Yes, they're not nearly as offensive.
No, and less offensive.
That's our main goal.
Exactly.
Less offensive. There's pictures of our kids.
True.
With stupid memes attached to them.
They're not stupid. They're wonderful memes, except for the one that I misgrammared.
You butchered.
God.
I took that for you. You could just let it go.
Yeah,
you could be like, "Oh yeah, Kip's stupid," but no. I was good with it.
Our producer called me out, so
she did. No, she didn't call you out.
Well, she called
me out.
Well, she corrected it on the show, making
true.
sure that everybody knows how dumb Paul is.
You're smarter than me.
No, I don't think so. You're the brains behind this operation. We discussed this already.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
All the IT stuff, that's smarts.
Yeah.
I just talk about the dumb shit I've done at work, allegedly.
Oh, you want to know what I want to talk about?
Nope.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Nothing I do is real quick. I'm old.
How to leave a review?
I never did get through that, did I?
No, I probably cut you off like an asshole because that's what
the fuck you do? Yeah, I hate you. Suck it.
I'll drink some water. You say what you wanted to talk about. And
no, because then you'll like drool on stuff when
I make
you laugh.
Then tell them about how to leave a review.
So here you go, guys. We need reviews. Does it make us better? No. Does it make us smile? Yes. So when you go onto iTunes, if you've already subscribed, you won't see it right away because it takes you right to the episodes. What you need to do, quick, easy way, we have a link on our Instagram. It's in our profile. You can click that. It'll take you right to it. Or number 2, search for Grappling Dads. Click on the show. And then as soon as it opens, you'll see places to leave a review. It's the second option to the right of the picture. Click on it. Hit 5. If it's not 5, don't do it.
Yeah, if you don't want to leave a 5-star review, please don't do any of these steps.
Yeah, these steps won't work. It only works. It will
on
only 5-star.
Yeah, I would say it would only leave a 5-star, but then they'd probably try and see if it would leave a 2 or a 1. Yeah. Can you leave 0 stars? Is that an option?
Yeah, don't try it.
Yeah,
it'll hurt my feeling. I like that
I'll
feeling.
Be devastated. Devastated.
I think I can recover. I don't think you can.
No, I will not recover.
That's okay.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
We don't really need you anyway.
True.
So moving on. So, but coming up, we will be having our coach, Chad.
Yes.
Pomeroy, on the show. Should be coming up next week, which would be nothing to you because you have no clue when we've recorded this.
Right.
But it should be in about 7-8 days.
Cross your fingers.
Cross your fingers.
Yeah, we're going to get this show on the road and try to get him in here.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
Scheduling is the hard part, I think,
yes.
when it comes to this. That's going to be our downfall because he is really busy, as are we. So, congratulations on your new job, by the way.
Oh, why, thank you.
Yeah.
I know.
So now we're all busy.
Employed.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing much during the day anyways.
You were working on this stuff.
It's pretty sad because I haven't accomplished much.
Right.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But we're looking forward to having Chad on, and a lot of other guests.
Yeah.
I think we should try getting Trevor on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trevor the Monster is going to have a fight on Muay Thai.
Yep.
In early 2018.
Yep, January, right?
Yes. And with a pretty big promotion.
Yeah,
so,
lion fight.
Yeah, and he's a beast. So I watched some of the stuff. He's a freaking psycho in a good way.
And if you're listening to this, Trevor, hey, smile more, buddy. Your pictures look so evil.
I know, dude. He's going to kill people.
Lighten up. I want to like you. But when you look at me like that, I get scared.
I do. He's just intense at all times. It looks like from every picture.
Take a picture.
Hey, there are your 7 belts that you're awesome getting. Why are you so angry about them?
Why are you mad, bro?
And he's such a nice guy. From what I understand, good Muay Thai teacher. So whatever.
Everybody seems to like him.
Yeah,
at the,
for sure.
Muay Thai class. So
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Enjoy that, people.
Yeah,
Tell me what it's like.
He sent out invites to you and I,
He's
personally.
Like, come to Muay Thai. No, thank you.
I did. No, sorry, Trevor. I just ignored it. I'm like, I just don't have a good answer.
I'm busy doing stuff and things.
And whatnots. Yeah. Whatnots are very important to me.
What are you doing? Things.
Things. Leave me alone. I'm old. Don't kick me.
Yeah, I don't need to be kicked.
No, not at all. Or punch in the face. I'm good with that.
No.
But, yeah, I'd love to have him on. You should talk to Ben.
I want Morgan on.
Morgan. Well, Morgan's a given. She's awesome.
Need her on the show.
Yes. The queen of weirdness.
She's so fun.
She's not weird at all. That's the funny part. Oh. She's just awesome.
She's weird in a great way.
Yeah, I love it.
Funny.
Love her.
Funny.
So we'll get her. We'll just keep bugging her.
Oh, yeah.
Or we'll just have my wife bring her
just
here.
antagonize her until she finally gets in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's how we work.
Or bribes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that you have a job, you can give her money.
Yeah, give you money. Show up. So, but Ben from your other school there.
Yep.
Maybe you could hook us up with Helio.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because he's a beast. So
yeah.
It'd be kind of fun.
It would be fun.
Help everyone. So, but that's about it for me.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. Wrap it up.
No.
Do it.
Okay, bye.
See ya.